We're on the beautiful new Kingpins in Portland. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Nothing new about this guy in the title match. Ryan Nicholas trying to win his third consecutive tournament to open up the new season, but he's got his hands full against Jacob Mullen, last year's Invitational champion, in a battle of veterans there. In the handicap division, someone's going to win their second title as one-time champs Isaac Malkoff and Jonathan Laurie face off. They each have a first and a second in their JBT career, so similar career paths so far. We'll see who wins this one. Isaac's got to win the game by 16 to tie, 17 to win. Ryan doubled to open up his title match, then he missed a spare in the third, probably because he barely shoots spares anymore. So he's always throwing dang strikes, then recovered with a double. That 9 missed cost Ryan's opponent the match in the last match as Ryan squeezed by Tyler Bowe. We'll see if it comes back to haunt him here against Mullen, who trails by 10 with the spare working, shooting in the fifth. Beautiful shot from Jacob there. You see that far outside break point both bowlers using. That's because we're on a short pattern, Los Angeles. Definitely challenged the bowlers today. A minus 96 scratch cut, that's pretty low. Minus 53 handicap cut, that's pretty low. So really emphasis on shot making and spares. That outside break point helps the carry, but it's very tough to maintain the pocket. The ball wants to jump on if you miss. A ton of washouts and 2-8-10s if you miss the other direction today. Mullen can tie up the match with a strike here in the sixth. Jacob got by Aiden Ziegler in the other semifinal match. 12 bowler bracket today. Double 2-game total pinfalls early. And then single games once you've made the show here. And there's that 2-10 combination that we saw so often today. At least the 8's not up with it, so it's a lot more makeable for him. AJ Schock won the girls' scratch division today. She gets this beautiful, I say beautiful pendant, courtesy of Tisha Abrahamson. Shows up on camera there. As well as $50 from Priority Girl magazine. 13-year-old Ashton Yamasaki won the U17, so we can do that for a couple of years. Hard to read what the ball's going to do cross lane. Only gets the 2 out of it, and instead of evening up the match, he falls behind by 22, and Nicholas has a chance to put a hammerlock on this match here. Purple hammer up 5 has been a key to success for Ryan. He's definitely comfortable with that outside line and just crushing racks. Lost bowler of the year to Andy Herman last year. Kind of felt like he's going to be on a mission this season, and so far mission accomplished. Win at Seacoma, win at Acme. 32-pin lead here at Kingpins. Boy, that 7-pin just has no chance. Mere mortals leave half sevens from that shot, from that portion of the pocket. Ryan Nicholas at our level is something else. Mullen's Invitational win last year was his very first scratch title. He was at the top of that ignominious list of best non-winners. So he finally wiped that off, and he's going to win plenty this season, if Ryan lets anybody else win this season. Pretty shot, but that 6-frame split is just killer. You can max for 225. Nicholas going at a 226 pace, so Jacob pretty much has to strike out for here and hope. Laurie, meanwhile, has got himself just a simple 6-pin to shoot at. He shot 221 scratch the last game, and maybe that 6-pin ain't so simple. 221 scratch last game matched Nicholas's score. Nothing going on there as he's got 69 through 5 that time, and has already given back the handicap that he was getting. Mullen shreds that rack to stay alive, but If a facial expression ever told the story, that was it right there. Another good shot from Jonathan. A little right. Boy, couple boards right at target. Never mind. Hold 10 back. What? Not supposed to listen to the guy back here talking about you. Well, the 6 proved tricky for John. Let's see what he does for the 10 there. He's got it. Nicely done. John was involved in a thriller last month at Acme. Lost by 1 pin. After I certainly won't forget the 5, 7, 10, 4, 9 combo frame. That one will be memorable for a while. That was a little better. You missed right on that last one. Come on. Well, when you're comfortable in an environment you're comfortable in, and have as much talent as Ryan does, the strikes just flow. Nicholas was your top seed today at plus 161. Remember, that's on a minus 90 cut, so he was 250 pins clear of the cut after 5 games. It's almost 50 pins a game better than the cut. Different ways to quantify dominance. Malkoff misses off that double. Mullen stuck going through the motions. No bowler is happy with second place, even though you beat everybody else but one, but I think Jacob is particularly unhappy with his second places. But they got ice cream here, so everybody else, when they've lost, they've gotten ice cream. Who's the real winner here? I haven't got ice cream yet. Well, there we go. These folks actually had it. Jonathan's fan club. You see a much touchier break point and angle of entry to the head pin that Jacob's got to deal with. Greg Miller, two-handed righty, and Tyler both bowled really good games against Ryan, but Nicholas put so much pressure on you, obviously. You know, 190 is a respectable game by all means on this pattern, but not close this time. Laurie trying to stay in this match by converting some of these right lane spares. 2 out of 3 makes the 9 and the 10. Malkoff did him a big favor by missing his spare in the 7th, so he now trails in the match by 23 but gets 16 of them back. So it's less than a mark game here with 3 frames to go in handicap. He starts 5, 7, 10 and 4, 9ing. Well, he breaks up the bucket into a 2-8. Nicholas going for high game points here. Boy, it's just, for the most part, just carbon copy after carbon copy of just the perfect angle of entry where it looks like a half 7 and then every time it gets just hit right below the belly of that 7. That's a frustrating feeling for Jacob. What are you going to do? Look out. Laurie open in the 8th. Time starting to run out for him. What? Well, dang it, that's what happened to everybody else all day. A little hang 2-8-10 spot. Well, I've only seen a few of these even made in my life. I think he can do a backup ball. I don't know if he's going to try or not. Let's go hard and straight. Look at this. Oh! 253 for already 3-time winner this season, Ryan Nicholas. 18 for the career. A perfect start to the season. How long will the roll continue? Who is going to stop him? I think the only person that's going to stop him is Ryan Nicholas. It is going to take a titanic performance to overcome what he is doing right now. And that confidence that he's got going. Malkoff doesn't get the double, which would have put Laurie away, so let's see here. 191 with spare strike for Malkoff. Laurie can get 175, which would get him within the handicap. First things first, let's get some spares here up. Isaac missed makeables in the 3rd and the 7th. Another makeable in the 9th. And this time he has it. So Jonathan's got to put some X's together to have any chance here. Pretty sure he just got the same advice from the other 3 people at this table. But John, strike now. Pretty simple at this stage of it. Big thanks to the whole crew here at Kingpins for hosting us. What a great rebuild of this center. This. Oh! Oh!
Just the way it's landed.
Yeah, just the way he drew that up. He squashes the headpin and something gets the 6 at the tail end to stay alive. My goodness. A couple years ago, this was 20th Century Lanes, a 50-lane center. They gutted it. Virtually nothing remains, turning it into a 32-lane center with 8 boutique lanes, and it is beautiful. Staying alive. What? I can't believe they didn't all fall down. I thought someone would roll around and trip them out too. Now that's gonna about do it here. Spare strike is 155 plus the 16 for 171. That would force Malkoff to get 6 out. Well, strange things happen. No, not over till it's mathematic. Good spare. Yeah, so now it's 32 lanes. Then a giant arcade, a beautiful tap room, bar and grill, and then there's 8 additional lanes back there. Reagan second, big sister. There's our girl scratch champ today, Ms. Shock. You did. You did quite well. Laurie finishes out at 154, still over his average. Malkoff needs to stay behind the line, not throw a bunch of cuss words out. All these things will help. Behind the foul line. 6, I think, is still plenty, right? Yep, 173 if he misses them all. Isaac Malkoff is a 2-time JBT champ. Such small margins of victory. He beat Sarah Harris in his semifinal by 1 pin, 217 to 216, and bang, here he is. Winning it all. Another title for the Salem area crew. Nicely bowled. You know what? Let's do it all over again in like 6 hours because we start brutally early in the morning. We're all going to get home nice and early, so it all works out. We'll see you tomorrow for more fun.